Well, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you are in the country. Today I'm going to be doing the review on my 5,000 scale Bandai Imperial Star Destroyer. So let's jump into this thing. It comes with two different booklets. One is your instructions, and the other is a little show and tell about I think the one that was used in the movies, because it is quite huge. Let's see if we can get the glare off that. Yeah. So this was all done with fiber optics and all kinds of cool stuff. Somebody's definitely did a good job on it. I mean, there's the top side. Look at all the wires in that bad boy. So yeah, you get this in there too. A lot of it's in, you have to kind of mix it with Japanese. So the instruction booklet is pretty straightforward, 19 pages. Goes in, shows you nice where everything is on your sprues, and then talks about putting together. This is a plug and play LED system, which is kind of nice. So you just place those, and then you work your way through it. It has a stand, comes with a little Millennium Falcon and a little, I think they call that thing a Hammerhead Corvette in the movies. But there you go. And then has some pictures of the lighting done throughout it. Let me try to get that glare off there for you. So all the holes for the lights are pre-drilled, which is nice. And looking at this thing, there was some pretty impressive. So the only thing I would recommend is when putting these in, I would probably use a little hot glue. If you've got a glue gun, to hold all those wires down nice and tight for you, so you don't get them pinched inside. But they seem to be pretty straightforward. Not a lot of parts on here, as compared to some kits. But yeah, and it would definitely the detailing on these Bandai kits is incredible. So how do you get that? 119-page instruction manual, and we'll start with A and B. And this is A, and if you can get in there, and I'll try to get a little closer. It's pretty well, some nice detail on that hull. This would definitely look good with a lot of nice Aztecing on there. If you were talking about where you just do these little panels and you do them a little shade different. You know, if you can see the little holes right there where my thumb is, these are all pre-drilled for you. So I would be careful when you paint not to get too heavy, so you don't block those off, because that's where your lighting effect's going to come through. So this is fret A, or sprue A, and then B would be the bottom side. So, but there again, nice detail, would look really good with some good Aztecing on there. No flash, pretty thick, bends a little bit, but back here it's a lot better because they've reinforced it. And they come with clear, and so this is fret C, and it's all clear. And then there's another fret C that has the same parts minus the part of the stand that is all pre-colored. So I would assume you probably want to use this one and save yourself from having to prime and paint all this, unless you wanted to really trick one out and make it look more blue or green or whatever color you wanted. So I would stick with those. No flash on these whatsoever. Really, really awesome detail in there. And the little nooks and crannies. It'd be good to counter shade and highlight some of these so you can bring out that depth in there. But like I say, I haven't seen, when I went through this earlier, I don't see a lot of flash at all. It's soft enough where it looks like it cut. When you cut it, it's not going to snap or break. But that is fret C. And then we have D. Actually, this is called D1. And you got more of your parts, and this back here would be where your engines go, where your engine bells. Those would definitely be good with some ushi powder in there, make it look good. And there's another one blue. I think you'll have to get some transparent blue, red, or whatever color you want to use for the engines. But in the movies, they're kind of a off-white, off-blue, light blue, if you want to call it. But that's D1. There's another one here. It's called E2 with clear parts. Once again, I mean, there's an identical one to this. Your choice, but I would probably go with something that even the clear parts have good detail on them. The molded color. And here we have, I think this is E1, which I think most of those are the same parts. As you can see, there's a lot of good detail in there. You can really see on the back side, you can see all the little pre-drill holes or pre-molded holes for your lights to go through. No flash on that one either. So, and then these are some interior parts that I would definitely look at your kit real good, because it comes with this little sheet for darkening and highlighting some of the lights, as you can see from my glare. I saw a video. These are supposed to go over, these little black circles here are supposed to go over any injection marks where that may be in the hull that will allow light through. And there's a small one right in there, but it's something to think about. Maybe not putting the stickers over them, priming and painting the inside, and highlighting the areas you need the light and darkening the areas you don't. And there's the little Hammerhead Corvette, and somewhere in here there's a Millennium Falcon. So this all goes on the inside to reinforce over the top, because the top snaps off to get to your switches to turn it on and off and change your batteries. There's the other one. There's the other D2. More engine bells and parts. I mean, the detail on this is really good. So it looks like the copyright on here says 2019, so maybe it's a fresh mold, because I definitely don't see any flash on that. And then it comes with a little stand if you choose to use that. I'd probably put some weight or something on the bottom of this, especially with the batteries, 3 AAAs inside, some clay, or maybe some glue some old magnets or something on the bottom there to give it more weight. Or you could do the old thing and do the fishing line thing and hang it from your rafters. So, but that's it on that part. And then here is your LED module box, and you have to turn certain ones on off on here, and you can expand it too. So there's the buttons on the side, there's some ports there and there, and it has I didn't take them out of the bag, but there's 2 strands in here, and then easy, just a little plug and play. You just got to run them where they want it. And then there's 3 in here with double and more lights. So like I said, I would definitely glue these down once you get them in there with a little hot glue, or maybe a piece of styrene over the top, just to hold them down real tight. So looks pretty straightforward. Like I say, it's an actually very well detailed kit. Comes in a big box. I can't even get it all in the thing. So, but that is my review of it. If you have any questions or comments about it, I know there's another one that's bigger, made by a Russian company, that supposedly is really super detailed. This one's supposed to be a little better than the Revell kits, so hopefully we'll just be able to snap this in. The few videos that I have seen on it, there is a little bit of minor seam work to do on these, which you can clean up and restore your detail with maybe some perfect plastic putty and a little water to smooth that out and clean it up. That might work the best instead of the Tamiya putty. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can get something out of it. It's an awesome kit if you're a Star Wars fan. I've always wanted one. Got it for Christmas, as you know. And then that's it. So y'all take care. Stay COVID free. And hopefully I'll get you an update here on the Mo. And I've been working on my F4 here, trying to get the 12,000 decals it seems this thing has on it. So that's it. Y'all take care.